Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay y'all, so recently Karlissas' husband kicked out her assistant and makeup artist after watching himself on the episode of Bad vs. Wild getting beat up. It was his first time seeing the episode and it really triggered him, considering the fact that after that he had 2 black eyes and a possible broken nose. So here's the clip. It's actually kind of funny.
Hey, yo, everybody gotta go. Hey, yo, let's go. Everybody gotta go. Everybody go. Let's go. Y'all got to go. Let's go. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to go, man.
Babe,
y'all got to go.
What happened? We just watching the show.
Man, they clip that shit, man. Let's go. Y'all get up and let's go. Get out. Get out my house.
Me too.
You too.
Are you fucking serious right now? Man, why'd you want to watch it if you was gonna get triggered?
Let's go, y'all. Hey, cameraman too. Y'all go too. Man, she knows she too old for this zoo shit, man. All this shit, man. She got me doing security. I'm the security, man. Got me beat up and shit, man. About 6 motherfuckers, man. Man, they clipped that scene, man. They clipped a lot of the scene, man. They cut a lot of stuff out, man. I wish everybody could see the whole thing, man. The real deal, man. She's too old for this bullshit.
I really don't know why he threw us out. I mean, it's giving Andre vibes, but I don't know who's worse, Sterl or Dre.
Now, as for Blueface's brother Dre, he is now currently selling the car his mom bought for him. Dre claims that the car wasn't a gift, it was payment for him being on her show, and he said it's a 2006 Toyota that he's selling for $5,000. Karlissa responded, "Why lie? It's 2009, one owner, low miles, ungrateful." Chrisean recently went live where she says that Blueface is finally out the hole and he called her. Karlissa first tried to say Chrisean was lying about talking to Blueface, but then she confirmed with his friend Bodine that he was out of lockdown and he did get to use the phone. Karlissa ended up going live and she says that she still doesn't believe Chrisean talked to Blueface because she didn't record it. She also mentioned that she does think Blueface loves Chrisean and she also loves Chrisean. She just doesn't want Chrisean with her son. So here's a clip from Karlissa's live.
Said no one spoke to Blue, but they have Bodine proved it. I spoke to Bodine today. He said he talked to John yesterday night for the first time. But I got somebody in there and I know everything that's going on. I need to apologize. I don't know that she talked to John. I do know that Bodine talked to John. I don't know that she talked to him or not. I don't know what was said. I do know that if she talked to John, she would have let y'all hear her talk to John. So I'm just going to leave that there. I do know that Bodine talked to John. And I got that from my source that has also talked to John. So. I'm not going to give out his actual details until he say what we can and can't say. So. I did find out this morning that he was able to use the phone yesterday, but he can't use the phone again today. So, Leo looked like apologizing. I don't have no problem apologizing to nobody, but I could really care less about apologizing to somebody that don't want the best for me or my son. I'm just gonna leave that there. He refuses to come tell anybody anything at this time, and I don't know, maybe he'll tell y'all, maybe he got a special day he want to tell everybody, but no, he ain't calling me. He was still mad at me when he went to jail. He ain't calling me, but he talking to family, which means he know they talking to me, so we'll just leave that there. He's not talking to me because I don't agree with what he's getting himself back into, and that's okay. He's an adult, he's a grown-ass man, he got to learn on his own. But no, your children usually don't communicate with you when they doing shit that you don't agree with, and that's just what it is. So, that's okay, that's in his own time, and if I don't agree with it, y'all know he ain't ready. He's not mature enough to be ready. Why you keep trying to make somebody be ready that ain't ready? You could go to church Friday, Saturday night, Sunday night. When that nigga get out, he still ain't ready.
Karlissa was low-key throwing shade at Chrisean right there because Chrisean did go to church on a Friday night. And that's the same night Blueface called her.
Jaden and John, they have proven that when they do grow apart or growing up or whatever the case may be, that they don't go do vengeance to each other. Don't no woman or no man love you when you get ready to make your decision to go do something else, that they start doing all type of vengeance. They don't love you for real. They just don't love themselves. So you will always know if your spouse really love you or not. If they say, this wasn't for me, or I'm not ready to be in no serious relationship. Oh, I want to go visit my baby mama and spend the night with my kids and sleep with my baby mama. That's your choice to say, you know what? Yeah, this ain't for me. I'm trying to do something different with my life. When you start swinging on people, busting them in the head with bottles, talking to them crazy, calling them faggots, demeaning them on the internet, you don't love them. You just don't love yourself. And you don't know how to give love. Therefore, nobody's going to know how to give you love. I do believe he loved her. I do believe that Jonathan has genuinely, out of what he's been through, grown a love for her. I love her. It might not seem like it, but I do have love for her in my heart. But I don't want to be around her. Y'all have grown to love her. Y'all love Rock. Look at some of the shit y'all be doing for her. Y'all love the motherfucker too. That don't mean you want her to be at your Christmas gatherings or your Thanksgiving dinners. Come on, somebody. Y'all might be a fool, but y'all ain't no dummy. Y'all have all grown to love her. I don't think you want her to be with your son. I don't think you love her enough to want to kick it with her. We all love her. She's that person that we all once been when we was young. That we all hoping that she wake up and be like, oh yeah, vengeance belongs to the Lord. I don't need to tattoo a man's face on my face to show him that I love him. You show a man you love him by loving yourself. When you can show a man that you love yourself, that's when a man gonna love you. But when you go right on your face, a man know you ain't nothing but an empty person trying to be filled by him. And everybody's gonna use a dog. Everybody's gonna use a dog. That's just what it is. Like when a man loves you, it'll be because he knows you love yourself.
Now, as for Dre, he did end up going live recently, and he speaks on the fact that his mom is trying to call him crazy. He's claiming that she only calls him crazy when he says stuff that she doesn't want him to say. So here's a clip from his live.
In the whole wide world, you know what I'm saying? So it's just sad to see him turn into this person that he's become, because he used to be such a nice person, he used to be a real sweet, nice kid, like in a real way. And I seen somewhere that he might have to do 8 years or something. So I'm just waiting. I don't really get a lot of updates because I can't deal with all this social media stuff. And you know what I'm saying? It's just too much for me. I don't know what's real, what's fake. I don't know what they doing for clout. You know what I'm saying? They got me stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm about to have to get back on some old gangster shit to save my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I just had a long talk with God, and it's whatever he told me, whatever's going on with him, you know what I'm saying? Them is the decisions that he made as a grown man, and I have to respect him as a grown man. Yeah, I'm in the way, but I think time heals all, you know what I'm saying? Just letting some time go by and, getting more updates. Feeling a little, I don't know why she would interpret me caring about my brother as crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's crazy that she's not caring about her son. I don't know. I wasn't crazy last week when she had me on the show, so I don't know. I guess all of a sudden that I'm saying something that she don't like, maybe I'm crazy now, but just a minute ago, we were fine. Like, my mom, she has her own ambition. She's been chasing her own fame and trying to be famous for a long time, so that's not my dream. I don't care about being famous, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool, and as long as I could do what I like doing and stay out the way, I'm cool.
Now, as for the famous adult star Carmen Karma, she recently got divorced from her husband, and now he's suing her for half of everything she has. He wants half of her house, half of her business, and half of all her savings and investments. So Carmen advises everyone to get a prenup no matter what. Here's a clip from Carmen's recent live.
Never married him for one, but I wish I would have divorced him before I had kids. or, you know, I just kept trying to stay for Vienna, which was not the right thing to do. But I was miserable. I've been miserable. Yeah, no, this man gave me absolutely nothing but a lot of fucking headache. I shouldn't have though, like so many red flags. Like as soon as we met, I found out he was lying about having his own place. He lived with his mom, but he moved like into my place and just like never left. But I never told him he could move in. He just kind of like never left. But I was like trying to get sober during that time and stuff. So I was just like so wrapped up into that. And I would break up with him and he just wouldn't leave and refused. And he was so broke he couldn't buy me a burger. Yeah, he's been a bum. And I stayed because I was like thinking I'll be able to handle it all. And I have to pay him because I got divorced to a broke man and was dumb enough to think he wouldn't take half my shit if we broke up. Oh yeah, he told me all the time, that's your money. I want nothing to do with your money. That's your money. And then as soon as we separate, what do you know? Suing me for half my shit. But now I learn. Oh no, I had to do a whole thing on the house and get the equity of the house because he wants half of the house he paid 0 cents for, half of my business that I work for, half of my savings and investments that I saved and invested for. It's trash. I ain't saying he a gold digger. Yes, get a prenup no matter what.
So I definitely agree with Carmen. I think everybody should get a prenup because in her case, he was broke and she got rich. So she had to give half her money. But sometimes when you get married, you're both rich. So it still protects both of your assets. Regardless, it's better to be safe than sorry because at this point, Carmen is going to be funding her ex-husband's entire life. She has to pay him $950,000. So I personally don't know if Dre is actually crazy, but it does seem like every time he says something that Karlissa doesn't want him to say, she tries silencing him by saying he's crazy. I do agree with Karlissa when she says that if you really care about someone, you're not going to try and tarnish their name or wish bad on them after you break up. But I think the same applies to her because when she got upset with Blueface, she called him a peep. If you know, you know, she was definitely trying to tarnish her own son's reputation. So I think she needs to practice what she preaches. Karlissa is supposed to be starting a podcast. She's been talking about it for a while, but it still has not happened. She did make this post saying that she will be inviting some blog pages to her podcast so they can speak on the circus. I definitely would be open to giving my opinion on everything that has been going down. And Karlissa has already invited me, but I thought it was going to be online. So who knows? Maybe I'll be catching a flight to Cali soon. Bonnie Lachey will also be doing a Q&A tomorrow on live. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions for her because everyone wants to know if she's actually pregnant. So let me know what you guys think about all of this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching.